We're giving you a peek inside a curiosity shop called the Wooly Mammoth. There are some things there that are too shocking to put on TV. And the rest, well, consider this a bit of a warning. We used our best judgment. Some items may be disturbing for some viewers. Enter the Wooly Mammoth Curiosity Shop, and your senses are bombarded by dead animals, weathered toys, and objects that defy description. Everywhere you look, something makes you laugh or gasp in horror.
There's a lot of focal points, and things are arranged in a way where you can kind of stand in one spot and just sort of turn and look up and down and kind of see all kinds. There's a little bit of digging, but most things are kind of laid out for you. It's like a dark comedy. That's a little gnarly, but that's a painting done by Gacy.
Adam Rust's retail collection in Chicago is not separated by category like a department store. History, science, and pop culture are scattered in a celebration of life and death.
These are wreaths made of hair from dead people.
And why would someone want to do that?
It's memento mori. It's a way for people to remember those that have passed in their family. So somebody would pass, and then they would add to the wreath and build them out. And yeah, there was a really popular thing in Victorian times, and right around 1910, 1920, they become much less popular. Actually, we were on a honeymoon trip in Romania, and following the footsteps of Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula, and on that trip we decided, well, when we get back, let's do that shop thing we talked about. And so we literally within a month found the space, started filling it up, and we're here 11 and a half years later, and it just sort of turned into this. We were both really into horror movies and that type of thing, our whole life, always liked the creepy and the funny and silly. So this is kind of a combination of those, and I think there's probably some kind of deeper thing about coming to terms with our own morbidity and just kind of knowing that day is always kind of around the corner. So maybe this is a way to sort of deal with that or think about that. And it's
interesting because some people would try to escape it, and you're right, embracing it and pulling it into your space.
You're right, and it's completely organic. It's not necessarily like when we set out, we didn't say, hey, let's make this store look super creepy and have all kinds of weird, creepy stuff. And maybe we thought a little bit about that, but it literally took a complete organic life or death of its own and just sort of naturally evolved into this.
It certainly makes for a popular roadside attraction, but is it profitable? Strangely enough, there is a market for weird.
I mean, you can look up freak baby dwarf calf bulldog taxidermy antiques like that one, and there is records of others selling at other auctions in Europe or wherever, and so there is a map you can follow.
But some are not for sale. Yes, one can be sentimental about the macabre.
Like Brussels sprouts, our two-headed calf is part of the permanent collection. For now, Lorraine, this Oddfellow ceremonial real skeleton is part of the collection. And there's a handful of other things like the Lenny behind me, King Kong over there. So there are things that it's become, a little bit of a museum. So it's a hybrid kind of museum retail space.
They could easily sell tickets, but they don't. Tourists stop in from all over the world. From flea markets to salvage yards, Adam Rust finds the gems among the junk.
We have like a wooden pirate leg over there, or those things that they're kind of part of the vocabulary of society or of our culture anyway, and it's just kind of cool to see that stuff too.
Oh, that looks like a coffin.
That is a coffin. It was gifted to an Oddfellow lodge in Indiana. I think it was 1889. So that's a ceremonial coffin that the Oddfellows, which is like kind of like a secret society.
Now that you've had this for 10 years, does this make you feel better about death or worse about death? Or
my opinions haven't changed on it, so I don't know if this is proven therapy or not,
Right.
Yeah.
You can't escape the stares, and you'll do some staring yourself at this bizarre collection that lives up to the name Curiosity Shop. Every relic inspires questions, And sometimes the answers are as gruesome as the artifact.